Okay. Let's move on to the Mortal Kombat 1 official Lin Kuei trailer. So we're gonna go ahead and mute this. We're gonna get this going here, and we are going to start. All right, Warner Bros., what you got for us?
The Lin Kuei is a centuries-old clan dedicated to Earth's defense. I will need your help. The fate of the realms may depend on it. I will emerge victorious.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Earth realm when we could help lead it.
Oh, I can't wait to analyze this in a little bit here. Let's absorb. Just absorb it! Absorb this information. What the fuck did I just see? What? He has an escape? He can escape pressure with the Kameo?
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Oh my God, I hate
Whatever it takes, I am with you.
We may not share blood.
Maximilian's gonna be happy about this. Smoke's in the game. Hurricane based. Oh, he's got the assassin's dagger. What do they call that? I forgot what they call that. It's the one that you can flail. That's a good weapon for him, actually. That's a great weapon. I like the modest design of it too. Still got a bit of an anime hair going on, but fine, I'll deal. Maximilian's gonna have a blast with this. Wow.
We will achieve greatness.
We can't abandon traditions.
The Lin Kuei we have been expecting.
The Lin Kuei have become the new bad guys, I guess. So, oh, the cyber ninjas are back as cameos. Sektor's back as a cameo. Oh, I like the design of him. It's simple, but it works. Well done.
Liu Kang sent you to learn our secret.
Rain's in the game?
Rain will fall upon you like daggers from the sky.
Oh, Rain's a good guy now. That's different. Oh, I'm not... Oh, he's like a wizard now. He's a spellcaster. He's a zoning spellcaster. That's definitely interesting. He's fucking Gandalf. Dude, let's fucking go. I love that. Frost is the fucking Cammy? I like the fact that they brought the old Frost look. I like the old Frost look. Smoke is looking fucking sadistic, man. He looks good. That character's gonna be so popular, dude. Everyone's gonna be playing Smoke. His design and his playstyle is really cool. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Fatality. Holy shit. Oh. Oh my. Her splat. I'll have to censor that later. Paper, you're mentioning the story in this game looks so good already. Yes, yes. I was skeptical about the single player, or not the single player content. I was skeptical about this game. I'm becoming less and less skeptical, and the reason why I was skeptical is because the announcement was so close to release, and I was worried that they were rushing this game before it was ready. These trailers are really selling me on the idea that it's more of a complete product than I realize. I'm a little worried about the balance of the game, not because of the striker system or the cameo system. I'm a little bit more worried that they may not have the balance ready by the time the game is done, because the game is coming out in like 4 or 5 months from now, and 4 months from now, and that's not a lot of time to fix problems. That's a very short amount of time, and game development, that's a very short amount of time. So, granted, it's balance changes where they just change a few numbers and change a few values and see if it works or doesn't. But it's still, nonetheless, I would prefer it if they try to keep the game balance relatively open to the public, so that way people can kind of deal with the problematic stuff right off the bat. Like that was one of the things I did like about the changes in certain things that they made for Street Fighter 6's issues. They were able to balance out, I'm not talking about character balance, because you're not going to be able to deal with character balance until all the characters are released, but I'm talking about mechanical balances, and I'm a little worried about some of the mechanical balances with the game when people start discovering things that you can't, like, that you can and can't do. And hopefully they release a couple more tests out there for people to work out. That's why I was really happy about the stress test. And granted, I didn't get to participate in it. I'm glad that it existed, because that was able to give people some feedback to NetherRealm Studios, and hopefully they will be able to address some of these things. I'm hoping that they put out another test out there, so that way people can really break the game and figure out like things that you should not be able to do. And so that way we don't have to deal with problems in the game. Like, for example, I don't mind being able to do things, but what would suck is, like, for example, people already found out there were infinites in the game. I do not like the fact that there's infinites in the game, and if there's a striker system or a tag team system, that's going to inevitably happen. So I'm hoping that they patch those problems sooner rather than later, and hopefully they address those mechanics a little sooner before the game's released, because nothing sucks more then when people find out there's a broken mechanic in the game and everyone can do it. It's not like only a handful of people can do it because they have the technical skills, so there's only a handful of times you'll ever run into it. But what sucks is that it's a really easy thing to break and everyone's doing it and everyone's abusing it, and then all you see is that for like the first 2 weeks of the game, or like about like a month into the game's life cycle, people start abusing the fuck out of it, and then before long it's like you actually can't escape it and you have to put up with it or do it yourself. So hopefully during the next test people figure those things out and break it, and then give that feedback to the developers and they figure that out. So hopefully that's what I'm worried about. I don't mind that there's some characters that are more broken than others and that are more strong than others. That's to be expected in the game's release, but I do hope that, you know, they break the game. So we're gonna watch in standard speed and regular speed we're gonna watch it as is with the audio and standard speed as is. But as soon as it gets to the gameplay segments, I'm going to slow it down and turn off the audio. But I will be pausing from time to time, like this. That is incredible. That is so much cinematography. So creative. So not only are you killing everything here in a really fancy way, but you're showing the blade get to his face to demonstrate Scorpion's power. There's so much cinematography in that. That is so cool. They do look like brothers now that you can see, like, partially their faces. Okay. Okay, we're gonna slow things down here. We're gonna turn off the audio a little bit here. And what we're gonna do... Pretty cool trailer. You should check out the combat cast. Yes, I have the combat cast ready already, so we will be checking that out right after we do this analysis. Okay, so right off the bat, oh my god, the presentation, this shit is so fucking pretty. Okay, so there's that infamous pop-up that I've been seeing, because I've been watching a lot of MK1 people that play the stress test, and people point out that he's got an overhead that's a pop-up. That's insane. In fighting games, that usually never happens. Like, that's a big no-no in fighting games, to have an overhead that pops up, because it's very abusable. And they added it into this game, which is kind of crazy. We don't know if it's broken yet because we won't know, but I'm sure traditionally if you're gonna have a pop-up that's an overhead, it's gotta be super duper punishable, like insanely punishable, that you can basically land wherever the fuck you want. So if they add that, it'll be fine. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, it's a basic combo, just a simple one. That is crazy. He has 3 ice clones that drag him to you. Is that a meter burn of some kind? That's gotta be a meter burn. Do I see a flash? Yeah, it's a flash. So I'm guessing it is... I'm guessing that's an EX burn. Is that an EX burn? Oh, you're mentioning the overhead. It's good, but it's reactable, to be honest, and punishable. Yeah. I mean, even if it isn't reactable, as long as it's punishable, super punishable, that's what matters the most. I don't have a problem with it being reactable or non-reactable, unless it's absurd. Like, if it's absurdly unreactable to the point where it's actually a true mix, then it would be a problem, and you can just slow it down a few frames, but I don't have a problem with being too reactable or not too reactable. If it's too reactable, then it's a problem. It's going to be useless. Then everyone can block it. So as long as it's punishable, that's the most important thing, that you can be rewarded for reading it. So Scorpion's got a combo extender, right? Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah, so he's got like a slamming axe. Oh wow, is that an axe? No, it's his two swords. Okay, his two swords, which does a pop-up combo extender. God, that is crazy. I cannot believe there's a cameo that allows you to escape pressure. So if you don't want to be in Oki range, you can pull yourself out of Oki range, which, to be honest, as cool as that isn't the right time to do that, and this is the reason why. I'm guessing that dick punch that Johnny Cage's got, right here. So Johnny Cage wakes up with a dick punch. I'm guessing that this is his DP option. This is his, I will hit you and I have invulnerability. And that's the only time you would ever do that, is to escape the DP. But to be honest, you'd be better off just blocking it, because if you block it, it's punishable. It's not the right choice to use, but what it does is it shows us the potential of that assist. Like that, for example, he can catch him with that. Damn, that looks cool. Okay, we got some more story bits. We will turn it back to normal. Wow. Smoke's design is so fucking cool. He looks great. Even his mask is like gas masky look. I get it. I get what they're going with. They're going with the gas mask because he's like smoke, and his element is very gas-like, but it's got a really cool fucking design to it. I like that. This character's gonna be so popular. Everyone is gonna be playing Smoke. Everyone's gonna be playing Smoke. He's gonna be so fucking popular. Okay, let's turn this off. So he's got some kind of hit confirm of some kind, right? That's what I'm looking at. Let's pull it back a little bit here. I'm guessing he might be an adopted member of the family. So he's got a hit confirm that leads into a tech grab. So then he throws the knife at them, pulls them down, and drags them, which allows him Oki range. There's, yeah, teleport that allows him to trade positions, which makes it really good for... Oh, wow. Okay, so that's one of the things that we saw there. So his teleport allows for not just combo extension and being in Oki range, but allows him tools to set up. Right after this teleport right here. So he does a setup with Cyrax. Cyrax becomes a mine in the field. So as soon as he moves into the field, he blows himself up, which allows him further combo extension. Oh, so he's got an EX. Okay, so he EX burns his teleport. When he EX burns his teleport, he gets combo extension right there. Shit, that's crazy. That's crazy. Paper, you're saying, bro, when you see what they did with Cage, you might change your mind? No shit. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Oh my god. And the way it, like, grinds its way inside his chest before it bursts through his spine. Holy smokes. All this shit I'll have to censor. How the... Shit. And it goes right through the eye socket. Okay. Alright, let's see where we're at here. NetherRealm, do me a favor and separate your story beats from your gameplay bits. It's a great trailer, but it's a little bit hassling to Go through each and everything. So there's Kung Lao doing his hat toss, kind of. So that's the breaker, right? You can spend meter to get yourself out of combos. No, it's a block breaker. Oh no, he blocks so that way the breaker looks like it transitions properly, which is good. The animation on the breaker and the old ones I never really liked, but it functioned well. So that is traditional combo extender, further extend combos vertically. Damage galore. That one's kind of cool. To be honest, I don't like the fact that they called it Fatal Blow in this one. I think they should have called it something different because it doesn't feel like the Fatal Blows. It feels like the X-rays in Mortal Kombat X, like a double X-ray. I do think they should have changed the name a little bit, but the functionality is the same. Press 2 triggers and they you know, go through that dealio. The Rain now is a new kind of character design. They made him like some kind of servant of Liu Kang's. I'm not sure servant is the right word, but they definitely made him an ambassador. They've really changed Rain. Rain is a totally new character. He's a zoner type now, which is actually kind of makes sense. The water effects are so fucking cool. Oh my god, he has a meteor that's shaped like a fucking water? Nice. Scorpion's looking interesting to me. The ninjas are back in town. The ninjas are back in town. Dude, I love that animation. That looks so fucking cool. I loved it when they had it in Mortal Kombat 11, but it wasn't the greatest thing in the world. It was a little limiting. Frost looks great in this. I like her original design. They did relatively well with Mortal Kombat 11's design of it, but I didn't love it. I also didn't like her gameplay that much either. She was a little annoying and also a little bit hard to use. I like the weapon choice they went with Smoke, though. That's the perfect weapon to give him. You couldn't have picked a better weapon using that, I don't remember what they call that sword. Is that a kata? I don't remember. But it's a really great, it's a great selection for the weapon. Okay. And kaboom. Alright, well, we've analyzed it the best that we can. Watching someone get smoldered and blown up and a lot of death. Definitely looks great. This is a fantastic trailer. Alright, let's check out the combat cast.